What is up? It is Thursday. Yesterday was a pretty big one. The account is at $52,012. Made 2.4% yesterday. Um, yeah, looking to do the same again yesterday. Made no mistakes. Tuesday made no mistakes. It was just unfortunate. So looking to do the same again. Now, a bit mixed today, to be honest. So let's jump right in. 4 hour highs, 4 hour highs, 4 hour highs on NQ that we have not taken yet. Three sets of 4 hour highs. That's pretty strong draws. And then I've just marked the top of this 1 hour imbalance. We're already above where the 4 hour imbalance ends right there, but marked that as the top of the 1 hour just in case, just as reference. Not gonna use it. Then to the downside, 1 hour lows, 1 hour lows, and then three 1 hour imbalances, and then 1 hour lows and 4 hour lows. That's it. That's what I'm looking at today. Um, Honestly, I am pretty bullish. I have no reason to not be bullish. If we look back at the higher time frame, we've had this uptrend, we've had our pullback, and now there's no reason for the trend to not continue on up. Over to the left over here, where we've got these highs and those highs. Probably is 1 hour highs in there as well, yeah. 1 hour highs over there. So I see no reason for the trend to continue now on up. But for me, I'd have to see a sweep of lows before looking for longs, and that might not happen today. A part of me doesn't think that's gonna. Sorry, a part of me doesn't think that's gonna happen. There's 15-minute lows right there, and there's 1 hour lows. So, I mean, yeah, ES is above all-time highs. Nothing else to the left, other than those all-time highs, which we are currently already above. We had news at 8:30. But the 8:30 news candle honestly didn't do much right here. Um, it honestly didn't do much at all. 15-minute lows there. But yeah, ES shows that pullback a lot better. We've had this uptrend, major pullback on Tuesday, and now we're going to continue that expansion. There's no reason to be looking for shorts really. But we'll see what price gives us. Same sort of thing on ES. 1 hour imbalances, 1 hour lows and 4 hour lows, and then the only thing to the upside is the all-time highs, which we have swept out. So, yeah, delete that on NQ and mark out those 1 hour lows and those 15-minute lows. So yeah, I mean, for me to look for longs, I want to see a sweep of these 15-minute lows or these 1 hour lows or any of these 1 hour imbalances filled. For me to look for shorts, I'd have to see these 4 hour highs swept out first and then look for shorts. But I am unsure of what price could do. I don't like these conditions when ES is already above all-time highs before market open. Not a fan, but we'll see what happens. We're just going to observe and react to price action. And yeah, I've got a piece of paper with all my rules. There you can see in the camera ever so slightly. I've got a piece of paper on my wall, which just tells me to be patient, don't over risk, don't over trade, have no expectations, just be an observer. And remember, no trades is still a good position to take, and just being aware of what you're doing, be aware of your actions before you make them, and just, yeah. So that is my pre-market analysis. I will catch you all in a minute. Peace. I ain't bothered. I am bothered though. I've just sat here for 46 minutes. And yeah, so let's just jump right in. So we had obviously oh my foot, man. Just cracked. I got a broken foot. Not good. Just clicked it on accident. Hurts. That really hurts. Anyway, so these 15-minute highs were made right before market open. No highs got swept. No highs swept out after 9:30, so I was not looking for shorts. Price then came down, take out 1 hour lows, 1 hour lows, filled 1 hour imbalance. It did close beneath it, but oh well. came into this 1 hour imbalance. It also made this 4 hour imbalance at 10 a.m. as well. So it's pretty much in the same place as the 1 hour. So I left the 1 hour on. That's what I was using as my confluences. Oh my God, my foot. Anyway, price came all the way down. And we had buying pressure out of the imbalance. And that's cool. Yes, it did come into a 5-minute imbalance, but again, oh well. I'll cover in a second, but we had buying pressure out and then waiting for that 5-minute down candle retrace. Boom, we get that right there. Awesome. Are you kidding? Anyway, 5-minute retrace candle there. So that candle closes at 10 a.m. I can look for a trade after 10 a.m. So I'm just waiting. Obviously at 10 a.m. that 4 hour imbalance gets made as well. Yes, these candles do close below the original low, so maybe that's something I keep in mind again and use. But because we were now in that 4 hour imbalance, I thought the trade was still a valid one. And then right here, 10-12, 1 minute inverse fair value gap. ES at 10-12 breaks 1 minute structure to the upside. And then 1 minute break structure to the upside at 10-14 on NQ. And then I'm looking for my final confluence. This is the order block that took out all of this liquidity here. There's the 1 minute order block. Come into it, close out. There's my entry right on that candle close. Stop underneath the order block, so at that bottom of that wick. And then my first take profit, I was quite undecided on take profits. I had 4 contracts here, so I was risking 0.73%-ish, which I was happy with. Didn't have max confidence, but still wanted to put a little bit of size on. I was quite confident, but not max confidence, so I wanted to put a bit of size on still. So my first take profit was at the top of this 1 minute imbalance there. This was the 5-minute imbalance, but putting it at the midpoint of it was a 0.91 RR, and I always want to have at least a 1 RR, and a 1 RR never even got hit anyway. There's the 1-to-1, didn't get hit anyway, so it is what it is. But my first TP was there for a 1.26, bottom of the 1 minute imbalance, and then TP2 at the 5-minute highs. What could I have done differently today? Take the ES trade, but we were so close to all-time highs and market put in new highs before market opened, so didn't really fancy it. But same sort of thing, came down, took out 1 hour lows, filled this 1 hour imbalance and closed within it still, so maybe that should have been something I looked at as well, because NQ inversed this one, but ES didn't. And then buying pressure out, 5-minute retrace at 10 a.m, candle close, can look for a trade after that. Waiting for an entry. Boom, 1 minute breaker structure. And then I know TJR took the trade off of the equilibrium there. And that candle close out. But what I would have done was looking at the order block again. Here's the 1 minute order block. Candle back in, candle close out. Stop underneath the order block at that wick. TP1 at those, the top of that 1 minute imbalance, same as on NQ for a 1.14 RR. I would have risked about exactly the same. If I had 1 contract on ES, I would have risked about exactly the same. TP in the same place, I would have made just shy of 1%, really. So maybe the ES trade was the play. Well, it was the play as it was the winning trade. But the other day I took a trade on ES when it was close to all-time highs and didn't win it. I think it was this Thursday. Yeah, I took the ES trade when it was so close to all-time highs up there, and ended up losing after like an hour. Oh no, yeah, after an hour, but then it would have been stopped anyway without hitting take profit. And that was the NQ trade. That was the winner. So I decided to take the trade on NQ today because it was not at all-time highs, and this happened. So, I mean, it is what it is. I wanted the trade just to be finished after about half an hour. I didn't set my stop at break even because that's not in my rules. That looks weird. My rules is stop only goes to break even after partial profits have been taken, and no profits have been taken, so the stop did not go to break even. And this candle, as you can see, this wick would have took us out, and then we would have been back in profit again anyway. So stops weren't at break even because I had not taken partial profits. That is my trade recap. I would say I haven't made any mistakes today. I did everything right, in my opinion. I waited for the confirmations on the 1 minute. This was maybe a bit of a scuffed entry on the order block. There was no imbalances, so maybe obviously sometimes imbalances just aren't going to get made, and you got to use something else like a order block. But it is what it is. I ain't too fussed. Obviously, the ES trade would have been the better option, but because we were so close to, I had just made all-time highs. I didn't fancy taking longs, but I knew I'd be trading the retrace after this big leg down as well. I knew I'd be trading the retrace not above these highs anyway. But I mean, yesterday, if we go back to yesterday, you see big sell off, and then we traded that leg back up again. So, I mean, yeah, we entered off of this candle close, I think, or this one. I can't exactly remember, but might have been this one. Big sell off when market open, and then yeah, so it was pretty much identical. Market open, big sell off, and then just didn't quite get to the point where we could take profits. For me, as I don't want to have a below 1 hour trade. So what can you do? It's a loss with a happy face for me, as I made no mistakes. We can loss but good habits. There we go. And yeah, I've already done this bit. Just need to do the rest of my journal, what I did good, what I did bad, and then what my thoughts were for the day. The count is at 51,639. So yeah, down, as you can see, 0.73%-ish. So happy with the day, happy with the risk, happy with the trade. That being said, peace out and see you all on Friday, which is tomorrow. Don't know why I said it on Friday, but peace.